Hello, hello. It's about 11:30. Let's go to top. Today I fucked up by living in a dark bedroom for 6 years. What? Okay, there's 115,000 votes on this, so I have the time. I'm gonna take a quick look. All right. 6 years ago, the bulb burned down and got really dim. Blah blah blah. The fan still worked great. Literally the best fan. Blah blah blah. So since then, over the years, my wife and I had to make do with no. Okay, wait. I guess I should have read more. I bought a replacement bulb. When I put that one in, it was barely lighted up, so I realized the unit was bad. The fan still worked great. Literally the best fan I've ever had. So since then, over the years, my wife and I had to make do with no overhead light. We opened the windows during the day and at night use a combination of bedside lamps and a bathroom light. It's never really as good as lighting as overhead lamps, so I keep some flashlights up there for when we're cleaning or looking for something. After 6 years of living in the dark this winter, I just decided I would replace the damn thing. Before I had decided to try one last time with another bulb because, however unlikely, it's possible that both bulbs I tried were bad. So I'm up there and starting the new bulb, grab the remote. As I'm turning the light on, I realize this goddamn light is dimmable. For 6 fucking years, we've learned with the inconvenience of no overhead light, and the whole time, just because the damn thing was set to dim. Fuck me. Okay, I can say I've definitely done things like as ditzy and silly as this is, but I mean, I don't think over a 6 year time span anything like this. So that's cool. Okay, let's look at the top vote here. I sat at my dining room table under a very dim fan, and it could swore blah blah blah. There was no obvious slider for the dimmer, but I just held the light button down, and it got brighter. That was unsatisfying. I want a better comment. Glad I didn't wait 6 years to figure out when we bought a house. It took me only 5 year old 2 months to tell us what the problem was. It only took my 5 year old 2 months to tell us what the problem was. That's cute. Whoa! Wait, are those people? What the fuck? Oh, oh! Oh my god, that's so creepy. Oh my god, so creepy. Oh shit, that you know what? It's because it looks like animatronic, like it looks like it's trying to be alive. It's creeping the shit out of me. Boston Dynamics, the stuff you're doing is amazing and so fucking creepy. Especially if you've seen like episodes of Black Mirror. Oh god. Robots are gonna take over. This is holy shit. Yeah, it's funny. Move away for the incoming bananas. 100,000 upvotes. Okay. What? Cool! Wow, that's so cool. Amazing. That's dope. All right. I rescued the cat off the street. Photos before and after, 1 month difference. Beautiful kitty cat, Puffy. Whoa. I mean, this cat is gorgeous in both pictures. I feel like this might have been like a cat that ran away because feral cats usually aren't so white. Yeah. Beautiful cat. Wow. I don't have use of my hands, so I paint with my mouth. This was my first oil painting and animal painting. Wow. Honestly, that's better than my painting with my hands. Good for him. Was awoken by a strange bird song this morning. Peeked through the blinds and saw this beast. I have never seen a bald eagle, and I feel like that should be part of my life. But if I saw one this big, I think I'd be horrified because I feel like a bald eagle can probably rip my head off. At least that's what it feels like. Look at that beak. Ooh, ouch. Postais just got annihilated. This is what Disney princess would be. Uh, yeah. Okay. So yes, I think these Disney princesses might be on the fat side. I don't think realistic proportions means fat, but let's see what happens here. Do these people really think a mermaid who swims constantly would be fat, or a woman living in France before the French Revolution would be fat, or a Native American girl who constantly runs around would be fat? Every time I see articles like this, it makes me so mad. They boast about, oh, think of all the little fat girls and look at these skinny princesses that hate themselves, but fail to think about the skinny little girls who hear people talk about how being skinny isn't normal or realistic and feel bad about themselves. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily agree with the last part of the sentence because I am one of those people who's always been a skinny person. And I guess on occasion you get comments like, you could gain a little more weight or you're so thin, blah, blah, blah. And some like on a few occasions, some of those have been negative, but the vast majority have more been like compliments. But let's keep reading. There are two sides to every coin. Skinny and fat kids get picked on for being skinny and fat. This type of shit isn't to little girls. It's for fat, vain adult women who feel secure because of a freaking cartoon. Before I look at the comments, I think there should just be women of different sizes. I think it's fine. Like maybe we wouldn't necessarily, like I said before, like we wouldn't necessarily want to encourage women to be super, super overweight. In this case of these pictures, I would say these mermaids probably are overweight. And it's not necessarily bad. It's not like they should be ashamed of themselves or nothing like that. But it's also, I do not think that this is what we should consider healthy proportions. But that's because from what I know and from my own body, like this, if I look like that, it wouldn't be healthy for me, right? But everybody's different. And there are some women who, like you've known them since, men too, you've known them since children, and they're just like, they've always been more heavy set, genetically so, or like, actually physically, like broader shoulders, broader hips, whatever, they're just a little bit thicker. So yeah, it's different, but I would not necessarily agree that this is, this is realistic, but it's not necessarily healthy. Those are cartoon Kardashian proportions. Let's see what else in the comments are here. I can't say this is all that realistic. I've never seen a woman with a 10-inch waist and a 40-inch, but yeah, let's talk about that. This waist is too small. It makes no sense. Also, there's no belly, right? This is like stupid. And also, I mean, the nose is really small. The lips are really big. Yeah. Yeah. Legit. The skin is like perfectly pale. Like, yeah, no. Yeah. Being an adult is like one of those choose your own adventure stories, but every option sounds terrible and costs way too much. What? A truck driver from Brooklyn wins 298 million Powerball jackpot. Okay. That sounds great at first, but I think now it's common knowledge that 99 out of 100 people who win the lottery, sorry, I don't actually know if that's a correct statistic, but the majority, and I do know that's a correct statistic, of people who win the lottery end up going broke and actually having that ruin their lives, for a number of reasons I don't really understand, but yeah. He can almost afford an apartment in Manhattan with that. I doubt a truck driver lives in Manhattan, though. I guess there must be truck drivers that live in Manhattan, but nice to see a working Joe win this. Yeah. If he revealed his identity without having a financial and legal team already in place, having already done most of the work to protect his new assets, then he's already lost the race. Yeah. So I also don't agree that, like, I'm not excited for this guy because more money, more problems. That's the truth. Today I learned Florida repealed its helmet law in 2000. In the 30 months after, helmet use in Florida dropped from 99% to 53%. The number of riders under 21 who were killed nearly tripled from 35 to 101. Yeesh. That's awful. Okay. I find this topic interesting because in many countries, like riding your bike with a helmet is not illegal, and I think San Francisco kind of just repealed their law too. But in some places, like especially in foreign countries you go to, they'll say you don't need to wear a helmet because actually the drivers are very careful. But I can tell you, in San Francisco, it wasn't always the case. San Francisco drivers were not always looking out for bicyclists. So you need to make sure that people are driving more carefully before you implement this rule. But also, drivers just need to be more careful. Yeah. Anyways. Are funny? Let's see.
Oh, hi.
What the heck? Why is that funny? I don't get it. Yeah, I feel like these guys are part of a heist. My group of friends can't even decide on a place to eat. The level of organization needed for the short video. I don't get it. You know what? I don't need to get it. Moving on. Ooh, ouch. Golden State Warriors skipped their White House trip and hung out in DC with Obama and said, oh, God. If that's not a statement, I don't know what is. Why Kevin so pissed? Kevin Durant or who? For height relevancy, Obama is 6'1". Dang. What? How tall is this guy? Okay. A head is about, let's say, like 8 inches. This guy be like 7 feet though. Oh, that's nuts, dude. This guy couldn't even get through the door without bending his head, probably. That's probably a disadvantage in life, but not when you play basketball. The mountain with a regular sized mug and a normal sized wife. Is that a normal sized mug? Oh my God, it doesn't even fit his 2 fingers. Oh my God, this guy's huge. Yeah. I bet they only sleep together in one way. Anyways, cherry blossom tunnel in Japan. Is that even real? Yo, bro, I don't even see any cherry blossoms. I just see lights. Like, what is this, linoleum? Ghetto. And are these, okay, they must be real leaves that are like drawn over in a beautiful bridge or whatever, which it's beautiful. And I'm sure I would love it if I was there and I would take pictures or whatever, but there's no blossoms. Okay. Standing in line for pho tonight behind a dad who's trying to explain Alzheimer's to his son. But Grandpa forgot me. Remember Dory? She remembered she forgets things too, right? Yes. But did that mean she loved Nemo any less? No. Oh my God. That's heartbreaking and so sweet. And what a great way to handle that. This beer glass made of ice. That's cool. Don't think that would be so fun to put in your mouth, though. But yeah. Michael Jordan's pregame tradition. That's so cute. Poor guys, though. That's not good for you. She looks like the germ from the Mucinex commercial. Oh, poor Sarah Huckabee Sanders. All right. I kind of want to look it up now. All right. Well, I won't. Because I don't think it's nice to make fun of people's looks. Like, but let's just say in this expression, she kind of does look like that. What I did realize that I didn't put together earlier was that Sarah Huckabee Sanders is related to Mike Huckabee. And that actually, whether or not this is fair of me, that makes me think less of her, because I think that, hey, she had basically everything put in place for her to get this kind of job, where somebody who didn't have those privileges probably would have done a better job than her. But her job is also undoable, it seems like. So I have mixed feelings about that. But I don't want to look at the comments because honestly, like this, that's just like negativity that I don't need in my life. Baby porcupine. This is some positive. What a big nose! You have the biggest nose I've ever seen, and it's adorable. Oh, so cute. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen a porcupine in real life. Just the way it spins. Ooh la la. That looks amazing. Like tentacles of a jellyfish in the deep sea. That is oddly satisfying. I love that Reddit channel. If you are white, you can't speak Spanish. Are you familiar with the entire country of Spain? If you're if you're white, you can't speak Spanish. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Or Brazil, or there's areas of Mexico where probably people are light skinned too. I just don't know. Jaywalking was invented by car companies in the early 1900s to shift blame for accidents from motorists to pedestrians. What? Whoa. That's crazy. Okay, that's like the time I watched this documentary called Misrepresentation that told me how cigarette companies hired a marketing firm, and the marketing firm basically put together a bunch of guerrilla campaigns that didn't look like they were marketing campaigns that basically resulted in women smoking cigarettes. Like that wasn't a thing before this marketing campaign. Shit, dude. Companies that have been manipulating us for years. Oh, crazy. When you're battling the final boss on our stream. What the fuck? That's funny. Also, it's funny how small this controller is. Okay, I've seen this before, but this is just so cute. Yesterday I told my nephew I'm not allowed to eat popsicles because my sis doesn't want him eating junk and he copies me. So he pulls me into the bathroom, slams the door, and whispers, "Shh, I got us both popsicles, but we need to eat them in here so my mom doesn't find out." That's just like the cutest thing. And also his face, because obviously he wasn't expecting a picture to be taken. And he like kind of looks guilty. Like, this guy's just clever. It's cute. Mr. Stereo Girl. Oh. I came in to find my tortoise like this, putting clues together. It seems like he pooped, got stuck on the floor, ran in circles trying to get it off, and flipped over. Good job, buddy. Blind kid throws the ceremonial first pitch for the Diamondbacks. Wow. Okay. This is sweet because, first of all, how are you going to be a baseball player, baseball fan, never being able to watch baseball? That's me being like ableist probably, but it seems like he's played before. He's got the gear, he's got the shoes. Yeah, like he knows how to throw. Whoa! Damn, he must have practiced that a lot of time before. Oh, I'm touched. Wow, I'm touched. Girl and her dog both have the same heterochromia. Yeah, beautiful. You're whack as fuck if someone is excited about something and you put them down for being sad about it. True dat. My father's chair falling. I'm sorry, it's extra funny because it's like supposed to be serious and they're all wearing like uniforms, but it's just three dudes standing. Like that's all this is, but they're trying to make it super serious. So they have a podium because they could have just been standing on the ground, but no, it's a serious thing. So they have to be on a podium. And like he has to be there because like it shows it's more serious. These three dudes are more serious because like there's like other dudes watching them and a whole crowd of dudes watching them. And it's like even super serious because you stand with your hands on your sides and his like shoulders are all weird. So that makes it extra funny. South Carolina bill would ban animal cruelty offenders from adopting pets for 5 years. Yes. My God. This makes complete sense. Now that I realize that this is a law, I feel like it should be a law everywhere. Let's take a look at the comments. Why only 5 years? True dat. Who's actually going to enforce this? That's interesting. That's an interesting idea. But actually, when you go adopt a pet, I think there are some places who actually check. But bans on ownership are not new, and judges have been using this as a punishment for years. There are some lifetime problems out there. There's absolutely zero enforcement, and that makes a law like this hollow. It's not like anyone is going to follow up with someone to actually make sure they aren't keeping animals. I don't think that's true. Have you ever heard of like a nosy neighbor? Yeah. Like if I was living next to somebody, or if I knew somebody on my street was an abuser of animals and had something, yeah, and they got their animals taken. I think if they got their animals taken away, I would know because probably the police come or something. You know, like I feel like you would just find out. And if they had an animal again, it obviously has to be one that barks, right? That I have to know about. But then I would call the cops. I'm sorry, I would narc for the sake of this animal life. Like I would. Even if you call and report someone has animals again, the police are going to do squat, and animal control is going to tell you to call them only when you see rock solid evidence of abuse. Okay, I don't know. I think it's different by place, right? All this does is allow the court to slap their wrists on extra time if they get caught again. Well, that's good enough too. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take another look. Maybe there's another comment here that's helpful in me learning more about this topic, which is why sometimes I like the comment section. Dear God, why should they ever? Okay, yeah, agreed. And it's also different, right? If you're like an 18-year-old kid and you're going through a rough patch, you need a service animal 10 years later, shit has changed, right? 5 years is a good start, yeah. Try to imagine life without timekeeping. You probably can't. You know the month, the year, the day of the week. I don't get it. Canadians being Canadians in the snow. Oh my God, the way he's like scooching. That shit is adorable. Oh my God, I can't stop watching this. What are they gonna do when they? Oh. What do people think? Oh my God, he was literally like, look at this. So proud of it. Y'all couldn't have written in cursive, but that's really cute. Trying to be adult and read a scientific paper, and your wife does this. Harry Potter and the influence of Oh, that's cute. All right, let's leave it here.